Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are reviving this here 110cc kids quad. It's been sitting for a couple years outside in the elements. Picked it up today. Chain was completely rusted solid. Can't see it really well. Put some oil on it, got it rolling. That tire's good. Put some air in that in just a second. Find two for the front, and that way it'll get rolling. These shocks were missing. Pulled these off when I had out back. Changed out the gas cap because this one was rusted. I'm gonna check in there. Check in there and see how bad it is. But let's hook some spark to it. Alright, here's the juice box. Turn it on high. Guy took the wiring harness off of it. He used this as parts. We'll put it back together. Sounds healthy enough for me. So pull that off there, pull the carburetor off, clean the carburetor, and start wiring it up. And check some tires on there. That don't look right. Let's change that. Well, I just put air in the tire and that don't sound good. You know what time it is. Time for more air. Yeah, here's the fun part. Not easy one-handed, guys. Oh, yeah. And just like that, it's plugged. Alright, next thing. Alright, that looks better. Time to get them on. Yep, just like that. Time to tackle the wiring harness. Well, I had this wiring harness, and I got this drawing I made a few months back of a simple DIY wiring harness to make one of these little engines run. But as you see, there's some wires. Got the jump box on there, and I have a wiring harness on it currently. I have one there too. Had them up here in this crate of wires because I just keep junk everywhere. Y'all can't tell in the background, but yeah, that's part one. Probably have a part two. These are gonna be short clips, but if not, I just checked. Got a spark plug down here. Sorry about how loud it is, but we're going to put that spark plug in there, pull that carburetor off, clean that real quick, put it back together, and see if she fires up. Alright. Well, got a couple things done. Got the wiring harness kind of zip tied on, kind of tucked up out the way, have checked for spark. Can't remember where I left off, so if I'm repeating stuff, I'm sorry. Got this carburetor here. Just pulled it apart and cleaned it. The original one is this one. And can't pull it apart to clean it. And looking at that in there makes me think that probably looks like that on the inside. And yeah, no thanks. It's nasty. So, time to throw this one on, pour some gas in, and see if it comes to life. Well, I just went through the carburetor. It was all clean and seemed fine, but now it's leaking. So, that's not good. I was about to try to start it up. Screw it. More power. Sorry, I'm holding the brake. Need to hook up the kill switch. Oh, pause. After hooking up the kill switch, I need to hook up a couple more things, like the starter solenoid, electric start button, put the bodies back on. But I need to figure out why that carburetor is leaking gas. So, yeah, that should be fun. Probably just order a new carb for it, knowing that it runs now. Paid $150. It's a runner. I'll be able to ride it tomorrow. So, stay tuned. I got to looking. This here little bracket that the cable's attached to was missing. So, I have this junk one laying around that had one. The thumb throttle part on it shot. So, put it on here. Now the front brakes are hooked up. Now from here, we can tie these into the wiring harness for the brake light trigger. I have the starter wire ran from the starter up to the solenoid. So now I need just to attach this. Or find a connector that will attach to this. Pretty sure I have one in my wire box. This here will attach and be red and black. The red one will go to the battery, the black one will go to the battery as well. And then this black one here I will ground out on the engine. And that will complete that circuit. And then I need to find controls for electric start and kill switch to wire up these. And then lights. So, almost time for handlebars, I think. That way we can take it for a little rip. Not too worried about the gas leak while riding it. But hey, if it catches on fire, it's just more entertainment. I'm pretty sure I discovered why it won't rev up. Oop. Right down here, that screw. That is the throttle stop. Back that little screw and nut out all the way, and then we can rev it up. So that's kind of why I didn't want to rev up and was sounding boggish. It didn't have the opportunity to rev. So let's get that removed too. Alright guys, sorry it's been a couple weeks since that last little clip working on the camo quad. Got it running, took it for a ride. Buddy seen me and said he had this. So I went and traded him before I even got footage of me riding that. Apologize for that. This, I've already swapped out the engine because the one that was on it was junk. The starter was on the bottom. The starter was shot on it and all kinds of other problems with it. So I threw this one in that I had kicking around. Pretty sure it's only a 50, but this one here has gears, so I need to order a different intake that will bring the carb up higher. That way it can clear the starter. Might have to do little modifications there, but this will be in a video coming soon. I don't have video of me changing the engine out, but this is one of my winter projects, so stay tuned, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.